It's autumn time, so it is a good reminder time to remember to save your leaves. So lots of times we have tons of leaves all over the ground after they fall off the trees, and lots of people just put them out at the curb and have the city or garbage folks take them away, hopefully to a recycling place. But even better is if you can save them for yourself. And here I've just constructed a large area, probably about 6 or 8 feet across, about 3 feet high, and about 3 feet deep from the fence in the far back part of my yard. And with some plastic mesh, I keep a big old batch of lots of leaves here, and they will compost over the year. And here's some that's left from last year, and you can see it has turned into beautiful, almost finished compost. It's only almost finished because I really don't do much to, I don't do a whole lot of turning of it. I do throw in a little bit of last year's compost or some soil just to make sure it has some decent bacteria there. Also, if you have some kitchen scraps, you can certainly put those in as well. If you want to add some water, that's fine, or just let the rain do it. If you want to add some liquid nitrogen from your own human urine, you can add that in as well. Because the microorganisms, they need nitrogen, carbon, air, and water. So the carbon, they get lots of that through the leaves. The nitrogen they get from your kitchen scraps, or if you pee onto your compost, or pee in a jug in your bathroom and once or twice a week dump those on your compost. Any of that can work just fine. And just again, this is a fall time or autumn time reminder to save your leaves, keep a big old batch of them, and if you turn it every once in a while, you'll get some good exercise. Or if you want to use the lazy man's approach and just more or less leave it and only turn it, I don't know, I'd probably only turn this every 2 months, if that, with an old pitchfork, then within a year's time, you'll have a much smaller size batch that's left with some nice compost. And if this is actually maybe not 100% finished. It probably didn't get cooked up quite as hot as it would have if I had turned it more often. But that's okay. You just do what works for you, and make a difference. One shovel of compost at a time. And the other thing is, I usually will feed this to my worm bins, and they'll certainly finish it up for me. So, anyway, that's the scoop on the fall time, autumn time reminder to save your leaves. Happy gardening and happy composting.